already throwing themselves in. We're going to go to Delta. You know how it is. The tried and true. It's different versus Morley. It's Maypul versus Zetterburn. This is going to be a fun one. A very fast action-y set after watching a more like big heavy boy set that Edels versus Crag. This is going to be fun to see. I mean, right off the gate, you got difference. Putting in a little bit of effort here, getting that on the board. And then, of course, once Zetterburn actually like finds a down air or finds a shine, it's just like, okay, I get to press the controller. I get to press any button I want now. And this is looking actually pretty clean for Morley. Like, look at this. This is an extension and a half. I mean, difference is attacking. Is that actually going to be hit off the top? Not quite, but had me worried there for a second. Maple's pretty low. I like the idea from Morley to try to get that. Okay, that was... Unfortunately, you SD'd there trying to do something sick nasty, and I respect the attempt, but Difference doesn't, because Difference takes that stock any day of the week. You are hoisted by your own petard in that scenario, and now you're just getting bopped around a little bit, which is kind of what you expect to happen. The advantage state now is in Difference's hands. After having that like very weak defense moment at the beginning, Morley has just lost all control of the conversation because you SD once, and then you're now just getting bopped in percentage. That was really nice. Where are we going with this? Not getting the follow-up that was different. Not quite getting the time, really. But now you are marked. So if you can get, a strong attack in at this percentage, Zetterburn's gone. It's just a matter of, actually having to find it. Getting sniped out by the forward strong, just in the middle center stage. Sometimes you gotta throw this out. People gotta respect the haymaker once in a while. Getting marked, and that's a very good slot in from Difference. It's like, yeah, well, I'll barely snipe you because of the way that the fire line's going. You gotta just keep him out, box him out, take the stock. Full stock ahead now. Maple Forward tilt was crazy. I think it was nerfed recently, but still pretty kooky. Still pretty crazy. Morley's just trying to find some way to kind of claw back here. It's mostly just like difficulty in finding hits because, I like that dash attack cancel off, but at the same time, it's like Maple is so squirrely. I mean, raccoon squirrely, and that's just so hard to hit. You get something off this? No, you're just gonna wait and be patient for a second. Where are you going, Morley, my man? He said, you know what? I bet I'll see you next game. What do we do? What do we do? I know. Choosing to send yourself to the Shadow Realm is a bold choice. We'll see if it plays off and pays off in this next game. And we're going to the Ethereal Forest. Small blast zones. That swing set up there at the top, kind of creating some dynamic variables in the stage. And if you're Morley, like you can just like get a crazy headbutt stop at like 90%, I bet. I have no idea the percentages for sure, but it feels like that. You have a light character and Zetterburn's just so strong. Not quite getting it because that was a smaller hit. Very unfortunate. That definitely was my stock. Not getting sniped out though. Very good angle. But you're just getting sniped on return. Finally getting something here. Going for the tech chase as well. Trying to get for the shine to spike down Difference, but it's not going to be quite enough. All right. Can Difference just clean up this up real quick? Is that going to be it? Still not enough. And Morley's just getting sent from coast to coast constantly. Okay. Again, still no tech. I think that's where Morley can... Okay. I understand your game now. I think that's where Morley can make the difference here. Because Difference is doing very well across the board, but I think the defense is where Difference kind of lacks the most, and that really gives Morley the opportunity to get crazy combo damage. So if you just get a few successive good combos, get up that percentage, and then you just find a good way to just snipe, then you're just golden. That's really all it is. Because now you're at 203. Like you're big chilling on this stock. Somehow, Difference just is not quite finding it. Like what you need, just get a good forward tilt or something. Like dash attack's not going to do it. Definitely forward air, take it. Yeah, okay, we'll take Nair at like 220. That's putting yourself on the board, and then even though that took forever to take, Difference does not have a large differential in that stock percentage. I mean, now, yes, but 10 seconds ago, no. Morley's better footing for sure here in this. I guess, hey, surprise, surprise, it makes a lot better difference when you don't SD twice. But this is a much more competitive game, and I feel like this is more of a moniker, a sign of what this entire set will be. Because it's best of 5. Difference gets kind of a free game, and the Morley can afford to lose it. And now we're playing the big board games. As Morley's all warmed up, not so eager to throw his life away. reset. Zetterburn trying to go crazy. Okay, sniped down. Get back from that without issue. This is just trying to really snipe out a strong attack to get that cable, but it's not really enough here. Not quite finding it. Morley just needs that good strong hit. I was about to say, like, does that convert to an up front? Just barely doesn't. Down strong and turn. Difference doesn't quite do either. Grab, get a reset here. I like the aggression here from Morley, trying to find the stock. Not a strong hit. Oh, I was about to say. Morley's trying basically everything to get a stock here. Really just custom combo action. And then Difference not quite getting it either. And yeah, you're getting strong headbutted. That's the haymaker that you really need. So, in a much more indicative game 2, Morley really put the hurt on Difference there. Not SDing at all, cleaning up some stocks. These two are scrapping a lot, and it seems like oftentimes that there's not any clear winner. It's just like you're kind of trading blows, and then once in a while, someone finally takes the advantage, and more often than not, it's Morley. I mean, look at his advantage state. Just going sick nasty with it. This is brutal. Difference doesn't really have something as reliable to make up that damage. It's just a lot more scrapping and hoping for the best. Meanwhile, Morley just finds good, consistent hits and then converts them into very good damage. And then I think maybe lacks a little bit in the trusty, dusty KO department. But other than that, like, if you're winning the trade war, like, you're going to eventually come out on top. It's just how it works. Okay. I like the attempt there. I'm trying to read it. Forward strong went in on that direction is going to be the one to take it. And only 31% on this stock. This is very much more the game being in control here. Like the patience, the shield, like the regrabs. Again, Difference just keeps teching in. I guess teching right in a lot of the scenarios. So Morley is staying on top of the game here with those reads. Swinging non-stop, keeping the aggression on it. I understand the plight that Difference has here, because if a Zetter is just going full aggro in your face and you aren't quite keeping up, like, it can feel impossible to find a good round, because you're just getting down aired and then grabbed, or you're getting shined and then it's just kind of just looping on itself, and then suddenly if you have fire on you, you just get headbutted or up strong, and it's like, okay, I can only do so much. Uh-oh, someone's controller. More controller difficulties, folks. So, you love to see it. More controller difficulties. Everyone's keeping them on their toes. Okay, can we move now? This is, again, Rivals 2 is cursed constantly. It is constantly cursed to have some sort of troubleshooting technical difficulties. It's just a fun little thing that keeps them on their toes. Yeah, they're like, okay, it works now. I don't know. I could not tell you what's the solution here is for these players. I'm pretty sure I overheard the term just like, yeah, we'll play it out, who cares? Which I respect. I respect that hustle. Yeah, we're resetting in this house. It's just kind of is what it is. So we're, you know, a game apiece going into this game 3. A little bit baffled by some of the decisions we are seeing here in terms of troubleshooting. But we're resetting the full game too, so it's kind of better for Difference in that scenario, because you were having more of a tough time. Okay, get sniped out. That is a stock at 76-0 to death. Never mind, forget what I just said. Difference is now back in the hot seat. Get some good games going on here now, and I don't blame them. I'd full reset just so you can play more Rivals too. Can't blame you. Good game. Morley's doesn't have a perfect track record, but like at least like a beat great in terms of consistently following down Difference's tech chasing and defensive options. So I was going to like, hey, you gonna go for another downer again, lose another stock like you did in that first game? It's getting a much stronger combo game after the technical difficulties. Maybe it was an inside job of some sort. I like that choice of Nair, just kind of keep the aggression, put different off stage. Not getting the hard hit of Fair though. That's a heartbreaker. Definitely would have KO'd, methinks. Well, I don't know. 86 is. I'm gonna ask you. You can say. Drops to bound here. Scrapping a bound, neither player is super confident, definite on getting that winning hit until Difference just says, alright, up special, up shield. See you next stock, buddy. Let's see how Morley isn't quite able to answer back on that, trying to find just a follow-up off of the tech situation, not quite finding it. I mean, if you catch Difference with a little bit of fire on them and then you get that strong attack, basically, oh no, again, trying to just get a strong attack interrupted. Difference is a new person now. That's crazy, actually. Who thought a little bit of technical difficulties would be the thing to, you know, ignite the spark in your soul? Okay, yeah, you did get caught out there, but you have 2 clean, fresh stocks just to hang out with. You should be able to tap this in an ideal world, but the advantage state of Morley is not something to be slept on entirely. That's looking kind of rough. 87%, you're gone. Difference up 2-1 right now. We're going into this game 4. Very, very different than what we saw in that initial game 3 and then that game 2 as well. So it's interesting to see the kind of back and forth that these players are having. I want to get to the game 4 scenario here. If I'm Morley, I definitely want to shore up my ability to take the stocks because the combo game is getting the job done in terms of percentage, but it's just like you need more of them. That's a nasty angle, by the way. Yeah, they aren't really taking as much advantage of like just going off stage and causing problems for one another. I know Zetterburn has a very straightforward recovery. You know, despite all the angles, you get a do some damage. Maypul is definitely a little bit trickier, but you can still get them with the more straightforward side special options they have to kind of get back to stage. At least in this game 4, we're keeping it very competitive so far in terms of percentage. Okay. Oh, that's a shine and a half. That's the first successful shine Morley's had off stage this set. Very, very strong. Good start. Maybe that's a little bit indicative of being warmed up after all things are said and done here. Okay, a little bit shine on shield, just a pressure action non-stop. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm impressed. Okay, what an extension and a half. Morley unable to respond. And then just losing the stock off that. Trying to find some hint of advantage state here. But Difference is able to generally get back unscathed. Really unfortunate if you're Morley. But we're back in the driver's seat here. Okay, a little bit strong. Into that down. Strong is going to be enough. Power of the fire is never to be underestimated. Morley's one stock away from making this a game 5. So definitely, you know, don't catch your chickens before they hatch, but at the very least, you're making good, strong, steady progress here. So if you just, okay, and hey, you know what helps with some good, strong, steady progress? A self-destruction of your opponent, taking it to a game 5. You take those. And going into the game 5, that's a mental killer if you SD from that. Fun fact. Like, that just goes crazy for you. So, ain't no shame in that, folks. We're taking that every day to the bank as we're going into this game 5. Okay, we're going to the port. I like this. I like the stage in general, but interesting to see between these two. Maybe making use of those platforms to get some combo extensions at the very least. A lot of special get-ups from Difference, and not all of them are even being punished. So we take those. Trying to find some major hit here. Fires on deck for Morley. Get some good percentage here. And Difference just isn't challenging that recovery enough. I think that could be a real difference maker if there was a little bit more aggressive edge guarding. I mean, for both players, really, but especially Difference could be making more consistent stocks here. Not quite getting these strong attacks either, but can you get the follow-up with the chain? No tether off the top, unfortunate.
I thought for sure we were going to see a Maypul up there and take that after the tether. You were so right.
Sometimes it's just a matter of comfort with the player and what they want to do.
Ooh,
that should be
that works a lot better than that up air tether. There's a lot of variants when you do that tether, do all those tether kills, but not when you have your opponent wrapped up, you know, all nice and neat for you to hit them with another smash attack.
Yeah, you're serving yourself up on a silver platter.
Oh yeah.
Scenarios like that, like I would give myself a treat.
Exactly.
My opponent's stock.
Yeah, you know, you're worth it. You deserve it.
And, okay, I'm liking this is a little bit better. You know, advantage state from Difference going into game 3 because it's been kind of touch and go for most of this set.
Oh no, that's a
good extension.
Yep. Oh, okay, the Shoryuken not going to be hitting, though. That would have killed for sure. That move's surprisingly strong.
And again, the special getup is not quite what difference we got there because you get forward strong to the face. That's a stock.
Oh, yeah.
Morley clawing their way back here.
Avoidance of Lily right there. Even using the Nair to hit it again. Holding shield, not going to let yourself get hit because you know Maypul is looking to convert off of that little plan of yours. Oh, but that's be the dash tag. Should be an up air tether? No? Okay, doesn't have that watcher's mark on it.
Yeah, no more pools. No stock just yet.
And then another decent life here for Morley, who is currently fighting out of the corner. Great little up tilt, actually, to get out of there. The dash up tilt. Wait a minute, this could be a stock. If he gets a strong attack right here, okay.
Yeah, that down air on the platform wasn't quite enough. If it was, it probably would have been a stock with a strong attack.
He was looking for back air hit fall into up strong, most likely. I've seen that combo a couple times, and it is absolutely disgusting. Interesting angle, actually going to get grabbed for Poppy now on Morley here. So if they can hit with any neutral beat, it will send them into Maypul.
This is a scrap fest and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, it's finally an up air. Difference is taking it one game away, keeping yourself alive in this losing streak. It's been competitive back and forth, but Difference, hopefully, is kind of making the comeback. It was the game 3 having to reset mid-game with some technical difficulties that really changed the momentum here. This has been a cursed set with all these troubleshooting issues.
Curse set, but you know what? This is culminating in a pretty nice game 5 right now. I can see the stock going right now. Down throw. You were DIing in because you expected a forward throw, and because of that, you get put into that Texas scenario on the platform. Upstrong follows soon after. We are at the 0% last stock game number 5 here, Morley versus Difference.
It's going to be a tough one for sure because Morley has the better advantage state in terms of getting that percentage, but it seems like Difference has been more consistent with getting the stocks. So it's just a matter of, can Morley find an opening at a higher percentage once he gets there, or is Difference going to get to that point where maybe you can get a good snipe at ledge?
Yeah, exactly. But so far, Maypul comes on full effect. Any of these landing nairs will lead to a dash attack combo into something else, because that dash attack combo is like nothing else.
A little bit of nair action into some throw action.
I like the dash attack too, just to send you far away, but also put you in a Texas scenario right there. Still, though, the difference is about 40. But again, Maypul is, I believe, the lightest character in this game still.
Maybe Abza has her beat. I don't know, but it's close. Like, they're pretty close.
Yeah, so either way, Zetterburn has kill power, and that's all I'm going to say.
Exactly. Like, again, all you need is like a flame charge headbutt. That is not going to be it.
That was not it, but it was close. There was like 3 reads in that one sequence.
Whoa.
Where are you going?
Not quite getting the follow-up either. There's no strong attack to really snipe Morley there.
Dash attack up air. This could be tether up air. No, doesn't want to pull it just yet. There is a chance for a reversal when you do it.
Okay, that's you got to be careful. Not getting the strong. Difference is using special get up way too much. You could get sniped if you're not careful. Now Morley's off stage.
That upstrong actually nearly hitting a bit of a back air action there. That's back air one of the upstrong, and just like that, Morley makes up that deficit. Absolutely insane. Oh my!
It was a very back and forth set, but Morley is the one to come out on top there. That was a nail biter of a game 5 scenario, man.
Also, was that reverse bear into upstrong? It looked like it might have been.
We appreciate that.
Again, all right, let's take a look here.
Oh, yeah, we got some good replays here. Hey, what am I going to do? Yeah, we're going to do that.
The dive bomb, huh?
Yeah, 2 SDs in game 1. That's a true combo.
Well, you know,
and then hey, it works out, though, sometimes.
Yeah, I love Forsburn, Zetterburn, down B spike. So he did it again?
Yeah. Morley be doing stuff sometimes. You know the vibes.
Oh, yeah. He's not even doing the upper stock, you know the vibes. He just knows the vibes.
Exactly.
That's awesome. All right, Rockwall here for game number 3. Good little Shoryuken right there.
He's just out of shield. Hey, we press those buttons sometimes.
Hey, man, if it works this match, it can work here.
And just again, 87%. Wow. It's crazy early stocks on that game 3. Game 5 was
game number 5.
Close.
All right, yeah, this was the up air to take it, and now let's see that final stock. Yes, so I think it was reverse bear to. Yeah, it was reverse bear into upstrong. Amazing recognition, honestly.